Well, hello everybody. Good evening. Very late Wednesday, December 30th. Let's get this fucking year out of the way, huh? All right, I just want to bring everybody up to date a little bit just strictly PUA, a little bit of regular unemployment. Just reading up on certain things. There's a lot of misinformation, a little confusion, and let me get right to it. If you're new to my channel, consider yourself joining my channel. I keep it real. I get the latest updates. We get right to it. And if you've been subscribing to my channel, well, thank you very much for subscribing. I greatly appreciate it. It's my pleasure to bring you up to date news and money tips and stimulus package, and I'll talk about some other things as well. So thank you very much. Okay, so here we go. This is PUA, and I'm going to talk about just PUA mostly and unemployment. We'll start with the unemployment. If, just for unemployment only, if you're on unemployment with this new 300 boost in your regular state unemployment, they're giving you an extension through March 14th. It's an extension of credits, and you should be able to apply your weekly benefits starting this week. The hardware and software for each state is going to be the same. I don't know much more on how they're going to apply the credits. Remember, if you're on regular UI, you're collecting unemployment from your employer. I believe it's going to be an extension, like they did the extension from the original CARES Act. All right. When I get more information on it, I will bring you up to date on another video. As far as PUA, as of now, if you've been collecting PUA from March, or some states even January, in Nevada we were able to go back in March, including the LWA, as long as your credentials are in there, your 1099, your social security card, front and back, your driver's license, as long as everything's in the portal, moving forward, you should not have to reapply. So don't touch anything. Don't open up a can of worms. Don't file a new claim. You do not have to. If you moved in between then and now, you then might have to upload proof of address. But even then, just wait. If they send you something through your portal and email, for some reason they know that you move, then go ahead and do it. But if you didn't move and your checking account or your debit card is the same, then there's no reason to touch it right now. Wait for guidance, information for your state. The way I understand each state, I've been talking about this gap. They're saying it's going to be closer to only a 2-week gap, and it could be sooner, only because it lapsed. Remember, it was because of the president's delay. I'm not knocking the president, but there was that little delay. So it lapsed. So now they're looking for the hardware. Sorry, it's been a long day. They're waiting for information in the Treasury Department. In each state has a director, and they're going to read it over, the language in it, so they can better explain to them. And then they'll be able to have more information. But as of now, you don't need to reapply for it unless the reasons I just gave you. Now, let's say you're new to PUA for some reason, and your business you're ready to apply for the next 11 weeks. You never had PUA. Maybe you were on UI and you went self-employed, and then you lost your business, or your business slowed down. You didn't have to lose your business, but you're working a couple hours a week or whatever it might be. If you're new, then you will have to reapply, but still don't do anything until your state sets up more information, okay, to PUA. All right, so as of now, so if you're new, you'll have to add your credentials, probably your driver's license, your 1099, proof of income if you're married to joint, social security, until proof, like I said, something where you live, I believe that's it. You know, those kind of things. It's very easy. You can just do it right on your cell phone. Take some screenshots. You go to your documents, and you just upload it. 5 minutes. That's all it's going to take. But right now, just hold off. So again, if you're new, if you were on UI and now you're going on PUA, then you will have to reapply, submit a new claim, and go through that new claim process, which can take anywhere between 15, 20 minutes for the whole deal. You know, some questions you have to answer. I'm going to say it one more time, but if you've been receiving PUA, you should not have to add anything. They're going to add credits, so you'll be getting your state unemployment. Whatever you were making before will not change. So if you were getting a minimum of 180 in Nevada, it's 180. You'll be receiving the same. Maybe you're receiving 440. It'll be the same. Add it to the 300. So let's just say 300 you were receiving. Okay, they added it up. For you who were on PUA, if you were making 300, you add 300, that'd be 600. And then if you had 10% deducted. So the same way, there'll be a column on the stimulus, and that'll take play. It will be 11 weeks. Remember, there was some doubt on 10. It's 11 weeks. When there was people talking about 10 weeks, I'm not knocking anybody. Even I was unsure, but it's 11 weeks. So even though Trump waited, it's not going to mess up the amount of weeks. It's just a little bit of a holdup because it elapsed. Each state elapsed. So some states might come a little earlier. I'm hearing stories that Montana, there's a website you can go on. It looks like Montana has already implemented it. Montana is very smaller than, say, California or Nevada. So each state is different. We've been very last in Nevada, where I live, on these things. But either way, we're going to get it. I talked about the rainy day fund. People try to take 10% of, when you get the stimulus package for 600, take some money, open up a business account. I've been saying this from day one, or safety deposit box, or an IRA. So you have this money put away, because I feel, again, in my previous videos, we're probably going to get another stimulus package. I don't want to start rumors, but it's almost a no-brainer when the next administration comes in. Probably when this one ends, we'll probably get one more, and there might be a gap again on that. So this way you have a few $100 or maybe even more, so you're not stressing yourself out on this gap. Again, people, don't stress. If you're late on your mortgage or rent, call them up, communicate. There shouldn't be any foreclosure. Your car payment, ask for deferred payments, ask to speak to a supervisor. There's also money on the SNAP, food assistance. I've said this in my other videos, but in case you missed it, call them up and ask for food assistance and let them know there's a gap between now and your unemployment. And it should be, with that gap, now's the time to ask for food assistance, because you have no income coming in, right? Except for the $600. So now's the perfect storm to ask for food assistance. If you have a family of 4, depending where you live, you might get a couple $100 for food assistance. Normally it's only for 3 months or 6 months. I know Nevada, it's good for 6 months. Also Medicaid, if you're paying insurance and you just can't afford it, you might be eligible for temporary Medicaid. People, don't be shy. This was not anybody's fault. So, if you have to do it, if you want insurance, so ask for Medicaid. It's, when you're on the food assistance, sometimes they can knock it out on one day. So you might have to show some proof of income that you were collecting unemployment, and it might only be for 6 months Medicaid. Maybe it'll be a year, but hey, it's no money out of your pocket for now. Okay. I talked about PPP money. Those who didn't get that, PPP money is for sole providers. If you're only, again, Lyft driver, Uber driver, personal trainer, hairdresser, massage therapist, a tattoo artist, whatever it might be. If you're just sole provider, you might be eligible for $1,000. It was $1,000 before. I don't know what it's going to be now. Maybe it'll be more. But for those who didn't get it last time, will be most likely eligible for now. I know they're trying to give out more money for smaller business. Last time I went to these big Root Steakhouse and big corporate. So I know on this one for sure, I read some of that bill. I'm really tired. There should be more assistance for that. So that's good news. Cover the Medicaid. I cover the PPP money. I cover the SNAP program. Calling your utilities, your credit cards, avoid bankruptcy. A lot of them are still deferred. Some of the credit cards are still doing deferred payments. Now's the time between this little gap to call them up and get it. Not to say after you receive it, you still might get it, but I would certainly take a day and just do it. Okay, hopefully that was as much as I can say. Oh, and I was going to talk about the Mitch McConnell thing. Right now, it was on the floor. It's still not out the window yet. It's still being discussed. Nancy Pelosi, head of the Democrats, we know who she is. She's pushing for the 2000. So is Trump. But Trump wanted to take the 2000 out for each child, each dependent, because they were get 600, and Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats want to keep it in. So Mitch McConnell does not. So they're negotiating on that a little bit and some other little things. I'm optimistic. I don't, I think it's going to happen. Tomorrow's another day, so it's on the floor tomorrow. Today, not much happened, and then you got New Year's Day, nothing will happen, and you got next week. So let's be optimistic that extra 1,400 hours will come on its way. The 600 I heard is being deposited in a lot of bank accounts. I checked Chase account, my account, and it has not, and they're saying by Monday. So if you have Chase, it should be in your account. There's a lot of scams going on, people. Real quickly, I'm getting a little tired. There's scams. If you get any kind of text messages, I don't know about you people, I've been getting a lot of scam calls lately. If you get a text message or any kind of email saying we can get you, we know about the 2000 link on here, there's nothing been approved for that right now, so be very careful. Or they might say we can get the direct deposit quicker in your stimulus. There's a lot of things that I'm hearing. Be very careful. A lot of fraud with these people are crooks, so be very careful. In fact, don't even click on it, just delete it. Click and delete, trash it, go on your laptop and just get rid of it. Play it safe. I've been a victim of fraud before, not in this situation. My wife just got hit with fraud with her PUA account not too long ago. And it's just a complete mess. Still in limbo. The money actually came out of her account, went in another account. Hopefully they fucking arrest these people. But anyhow, there's a lot of scams with the stimulus check and also with PUA and unemployment. Faster ways to get it. And you're hearing some false information out there, not from any of these channels, but they're saying, hey, it's been approved, click on here and you can. No, it's not true. All right, if you like my video, hit the like button, share my video. It'd be nice if you can leave some comments, and if you have any questions. Unfortunately, my channel not able for me to go live at the moment because I don't have enough subscribers. But leave your comments. If there's something I didn't mention, I will get back to you on the comments pretty quickly. If not tonight, tomorrow morning. I will be on here tomorrow if I hear any updates. And everybody, tomorrow's another day. Say hello to somebody. Stay focused, and I will see you soon. Bye.